There we go. Show in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming to you from the dark recesses of the proverbial Dawn Forge pouch. This is episode 218 of the Shattered Soulstone. Das Whoopadinger. Today's podcast is brought to you by Audible. Get a free audiobook download at bit.ly/Soulstone 2019. Over 180,000 titles to choose from for your iPod, your MP3 player, or your real man phone. Today is July the 7th, 2019, and I'm your main man, Deadgreed. Today, as usual, I got like my second favorite type person coming to you from a space station far, far away. It's Shazam.
What's going on?
I keep you guessing, bro.
Yeah,
How you doing?
I'm here.
You here? That don't sound good. Come on, bro.
Took a couple hour nap before the show.
Well, sometimes it is. How was your weekend gaming?
A quarter of that lights out already.
Wasn't it just all lit up like about a minute ago? Hold on, I gotta applaud that because that was a very expensive light. Hold on, I forgot I gotta give you the slow clap. Hold on. Slow clap. There you go.
Yeah.
So how was your weekend gaming, bro?
It's all right. I played Diablo a bit. I was trying to think today and yesterday, and I'm well aware. I don't listen to the show like I used to, but because I'm on it every week, I know what the show is. The minute it happens, I know. But I'm well aware of 1 week I say, oh yeah, I'm gonna play hardcore. I'm gonna do all this stuff on hardcore, and then the next week I'm like, I'm not even playing this game anymore, or I'm gonna get 17 or 1800 Paragon and softcore. Then the next week I'm playing hardcore. You know what I mean?
It's what it is, bro.
I don't know if it's if I get burnt out or what.
You could have Tourette's or something.
I played so far I've played this season over 300 hours, and I don't know. I Wednesday, Thursday. I'm like I don't feel like playing this game. I really don't. Thursday or Friday, I got 600 or so on the leaderboard on hardcore for my Crusader. So I'm pretty deep in the hardcore and softcore leaderboard on the Crusader. So I don't know. I'm trying to find another game that's isn't gonna burn me out, and haven't found that yet. No Man's Sky is all right. I could play that a couple hours a day, but I get to a point where I don't know. It gets pretty boring too. I don't know if I should just go back to PoE or I really don't feel like playing PoE though. I played PoE their last season, but I don't feel like playing it this. Well, no. I guess it's been 2 seasons ago now. I don't feel like playing it anymore.
You can always rob stagecoaches.
I could go back to Dragon Quest 11. Dragon Quest Builders comes out on the 12th, which is next Friday. And we got Marvel Ultimate Alliance that should come out sometime this month for Switch. They're both. I'll pick them for the both up for the Switch. Then I'll just plug the Switch into my computer or just plug it straight into the TV. It doesn't matter. Yeah, I don't know. I'd probably come back at the end of the season, but I don't know. I might play here and there Diablo, but I'm not going to go 40, 50 hours a week anymore this season. I'm waiting for the next thing. That's, to be honest with you, and hopefully I'm crossing the fingers BlizzCon this year.
Yeah, well,
They definitely they tell us something. It's July right now, and the forges ain't burning hot yet.
I don't think they're gonna make a video like that this year, bro.
And yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I'm thinking maybe just get a VPN and play Phantasy Star on a Japanese servers. There's a way to play it on a Japanese servers with all English text, so there's always that.
What's the game with the time travel? The ARPG?
Oh, I can't.
Was it Lost? No, Epoch, right?
Yeah, Last Epoch.
Yeah, Last Epoch. Man, it does look good. But last I've seen it was like 40 or 50 or something like that, wasn't it? Steam.
Probably.
Yeah. It don't matter. Whatever the price is. It looks sweet. I mean, I don't know, it's still in beta, right?
Yeah. I think Wolfson's 25 right now.
Yeah. I kind of got burnt on the Wolfson, I think.
I put that on my what the heck's it called? My top three, my wish list.
Yeah, wish list.
Because I'm sure you're aware of it, but it's going to end before this before this episode comes out. If you buy stuff on a Steam summer sale and you play games on Steam, you get X amount of points or whatever, and then you could spend it on a racer or whatever. You pick your team, whether it be corgi, a hare, a rabbit. I can't remember all the choices, but there's like 5 choices. And then, you basically give them a boost, and then, if they win, they win, and if they don't, they don't. But my team I picked the right team because it's like number 1 in Steam. And every day they pick, like, the people that win, they pick like 100 or so people, and they get their number 1 choice on their wish list of the game for free. Well, at the end of this, on the 8th or 9th or whatever it is, if you're on that team Corgi, or whoever team wins, but Corgi's going to win, they're going to pick 1,000 people, and you get the top 3 games on your wish list for free. So I'm like, okay, I got to pick 3 games just in case I'm one of 1,000 people. So I picked Wolfson. I picked.
So, what you're saying is, right after the show, you're gonna show me how to do that.
Yeah.
So that way I could, because there's 3 games I could put on my thing.
Yeah, you can get them if there's a chance for you to get them for free.
Yeah, I'm not about free. I like free. That's the first I ever heard of that.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not a Steam dude. I don't Steam it.
I put Divinity Original Sin 2, which I hear that RPG is like one of the best RPGs going. I put Wolfson, and I put Fable Anniversary because I don't know. I figured if you put three $60 games, they're gonna be like, oh, we'll just pick somebody with cheaper games because it's obviously coming out of Steam's pocket. You know what I mean?
Mm.
So I picked like, you know, and I picked Jurassic World Evolution because I didn't know if Wolfson was gonna be, because it says the game's currently got to be out. Well, Wolfson's in early access, so
It's
I put
beta.
yeah, so I put Jurassic World Evolution. That's what I thought. I don't want to buy it, but if I get it for free, I get it for free, you know. Yeah, that's, I don't know.
Get that Sim Farm game.
What, the weed one?
No, Sim Farm, bro. It's like cows, fences,
Oh,
tractors.
Farming Simulator? No, my
No,
nephew
no, no.
plays that.
It, it's an old school game called Sim Farm from like when I was in high school, long time ago. Yeah, it's like you got tractors and stuff, and you plow it and then plant crops, and you got cows and horses. And although if you have horses, it's technically not a farm; it's a ranch. But maybe they're not from the South. Maybe they don't know that. Maybe they're from like California or something. They don't know what a farm has on it. But anyway, um, there's different stuff. Like, there's farms, there's like plantations, there's like freaking ranches. There's a big difference between those three. And you can't have sim farm with horses because if you have horses on a farm, it ain't a farm.
If you have a couple horses, it's still a farm. But if you
Nah,
have,
this isn't like you can have a horse and then he pulls a plow and then you like oh wait you're gardening. No, this is like I'm breeding horses to sell. That
yeah,
is not a farm.
I never
And I'm
heard of
not,
that.
and I won't even go into what a plantation is, bro. So
Yeah,
we won't even go there.
it's too PC for today.
We won't even go there.
The I never heard of that in the '90s. I didn't think they had a game like that in the '90s
I
or
only remember
or
because
'80s, whatever.
oh come on, bro, ain't that old shit? It was the '90s, but I only remember because I had like a blank class. Like I was like I had a weird because I had already done all my like English and freaking math and everything, and it was like my 12th grade year or something. And so I had art for like 3 hours. Like first, second, and third hour was art, art, art. Then I had like gym. It was stupid because I had to have like 2 credits to graduate. I had already done everything that I had to do to graduate. I already had everything was done. But they wouldn't. They're not just gonna let you graduate early. They're gonna make you go to school because they can't get the paycheck if you're not there. So I was gonna take art 4 hours because back then I was into some serious artwork. Anyway, so I was gonna take art 4 hours, but my counselor said you can't take art for 4 hours. 3 hours is enough art. So then she was like, you have to have something else, and like the only thing they had was like French, which look, I lived in Germany for 10 years. I don't speak German. No way I'm learning French in high school. So it is what it is. Do I look like a person that needs to speak French? No. So I was like, not French. She's like, well, you could take agriculture. I don't know. Do I look like a dude that takes agriculture? I had to take agriculture. So anyway, we're in the agriculture class, and I'm hating every second of it because it's like it'd be different. It'd be like different if it was like taught differently, but it was like we were just like reading books on crops and then taking tests. Like, he'd be like, what happens if you get the Hoover sack version worm, and then you have to come up with what pesticide. Like, what the heck? I don't care about none of that. So anyway, and I made all that up. That's none of that. I don't remember any. That's what I learned. But anyway, in agriculture, he had 2 computers in the back, and literally nobody wanted to mess with the computers because they were all farm kids. And he was like, you can do this, or you can go back there and make a farm on this new farm simulation game called Sim Farm. And I don't know, I'm a video game type dude, so I went back there and made a gigantic farm, and made, well, I was ripping. I got an A in that class because of that. I mean, that's why I remember Sim Farm. Why are we talking about Sim Farm? I'm not sure.
Games on Steam.
Oh, there you go. Sim Farm, bro. Get Sim Farm.
I highly doubt it's on Steam.
It's probably not. I have it on CD right over here somewhere. I don't even know if it will run on my computer. Actually, it won't because I don't have a CD-ROM.
You don't have a CD-ROM on your computer? I at least got a Blu-ray burner on mine.
I don't think it'll run though. Anyway. Yeah, Steam, man. I don't know. Steam it up.
Yeah, anyway, that's my week in gaming. Played Diablo for maybe 20 hours and 20 hours of everything else.
Yeah, it is what it is, bro. Man, I played a little Diablo. Kind of like you, bro. Not much. I had the 4th of July off. And I did something I ain't never done before. I called in sick. Oh, on the 3rd. I burnt the 3rd and the 4th. Oh, 2 days off. Yeah. What really happened was I broke my tooth and my whole face swelled up. And I had to go get it cut out. And the only appointment was 8 o'clock in the morning on the 3rd. And yeah, my boss was mad. Whoa, salty. Whoa, salty. My boss was salty. Because he was like, oh yeah, you just had to break your tooth on the 3rd right before a holiday, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yeah, because that's how it happened. Like, you want to look at it? And my whole face was swelled up. It was not good. So I had to go to the dentist and get that removed. So yeah, so the 3rd, I basically slept all day in my chair. And then I was off the 4th. So I really didn't even play the 3rd at all. Because, yeah, I don't know why they gotta. I mean, I guess, they don't want you to, like, hurt or whatever. But, man, he is like a ninja with that freaking Novocaine needle. He's in there like like a machine. He's like a M60 machine gunner with that freaking needle. He's like I don't need that much, bro. Like, whoa, man, my toes are not numb yet. Could you give me one more shot? Like, dang, bro, he had my neck numb. I don't know if you ever had enough Novocaine to get your neck numb, but anyway, yeah. So anyway, I had to get that took care of. So I was off So now I'm down to 309 hours of sick call reserve. So now I can only be sick for 309 hours. I think you're muted.
What are you going to do with 309 hours of sick time?
That's what I got. I mean, that's what I had to take 8 hours for the 3rd. So, that's hella loud.
How come when I muted it does that, and I unmuted it, it's my AC.
Technical difficulties. It's anyway. So I went to the dentist, and like Shazam, I've been mashing. I've been mashing on the No Man's Sky. Man, I have gotten all 48 slots of my inventory. I've gotten all 48 slots of my high capacity inventory, and I got my 14 slots of technology for my exosuit. I did, in fact, pick up the rest of my upgrades or my augmentations or whatever you want to call them for my multi tool. So anyway, yeah, I got all that hooked up, and it was Saturday. I was eating lunch, and I was watching an MMA fight, and the fight was like over really quick because it was I was watching Chris Cyborg and Amanda Nunes, which is an older fight. And if you don't know what happened there, whoo, that was a fight. Dang, boy, Amanda tore her up. It was really good. Amanda's on a tear right now. Uh, what a fantastic! They calling her the greatest of all time female mixed martial artist. She is fantastic, and she just smoked Holly Holmes last night. Spoiler alert, I guess. But anyway, yeah, I was watching that, and it was over quickly. So I had like 28 minutes left, and the next thing in my queue, because I was eating, the next thing in my queue was a No Man's Sky video, and it came up, and he was talking about freighters, and I was like, oh, shoot, I learned something about freighters. I didn't know. I was like, dang, I didn't know that. I didn't know this. So I was like, man, when I get home, I'm going to up my freighter game. So I got home, and I got my freighter, and I really hadn't done nothing with my freighter. So up my freighter game, and flew around a whole bunch and got some stuff, and yeah, it was fun. But as far as Diablo goes, I ran some rifts. I'm still like running like hundreds, 95s, hundreds just to gem up. I still need like. I actually have the gems to augment all my gear, but I haven't because like my shoulders ain't perfect. My gloves, I'll probably augment them, but I don't have the exact gloves that I want. I mean, I got primal gloves, they're really good, but I would really rather have the St. Augustine's or Augustine's Cage. Anyway, it's the ones where if an elite hits you, you get a shield. I don't know, it's way more defense. I talked about it before. I would like to have those gloves as opposed to ones I have, but gloves are gloves for that build. You can have any gloves you want. I still am not happy with my ring, so I haven't augmented it. So I have 3 pieces non-augmented, but I have the stuff to augment them. I guess what I'll do is augment them, and that will automatically ensure that I'm going to get upgrades for that stuff, because that's what always happens, right? You always end up with the augment immediately. You always end up with an upgrade immediately after you augment. It's just
absolutely.
It's what happens. Like if you're looking for gloves, just augment the crap out of your gloves with the highest level gem that you can possibly get a hold of, and you're gonna immediately, like the next rift, 3 pair of gloves that are awesome will drop. That's how it goes. Well, that's how it goes for me anyway. Anyway, I'm like 1150-ish, and last week I think I might have got 10, 12 Paragon this week, which is not a lot of Paragon. So that ought to tell you how much I actually played. You may have gotten more than 10 Paragon, and you're way higher than me.
Yeah.
But anyway, so, it's just that part of the season, right? It's right there where we've been hitting it hard. And now everybody's kind of starting. I mean, people are going on vacation. Ritzy was on vacation. And, everybody's going on vacation right now. And, it's kind of like a little slow grind right now. I'm hoping next week we got some big news. I'm hoping because, the PTR will probably it's got to be soon, right? In the next week or so.
Yep.
It's got to be coming quick. If not, I don't know. I don't know what the heck to think if it doesn't come in the next 2 or 3 weeks. It can't be 3 weeks. I'm just like, I'm looking at the calendar, man. It cannot be, because when's this season? August, right? Mid-August? I gotta hurry it along.
It's 3 months is mid-August, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, middle of August, it's already July. That's next month. They need to, hey, step it up, Blizzard. Y'all want to put a PTR out or what? I mean, here lately, the PTR has only been like, what, 5-10 days or something?
7.
Yeah, okay, a week.
Except for this last one.
Well, oh, yeah, they were supposed to close it, but then they didn't. Remember?
Yeah.
And they left it up for like a long time. And then all of a sudden, right when they put all the good stuff in, they closed it. It was very confusing. So I don't know, man. Maybe the PTR be out, and then swing me right back into the speed of things, you know. So anyway, well, we've been talking about emails, and whoo, dang, we got one. We got one email. Whoo, dang, we got one. So a person who didn't put their name down. So I don't know if they want to be anonymous or if they just figured that I would go to a psychic. I mean, there is a psychic on my route. And every day she comes out and asks me if she has mail.
Should tell her if she already knows the answer to that.
And I look at her kind of weird. And she's like, it's my packet here. It's my packet here. And I'm like, don't you know? Like, you a psychic. You should be coming out being like, my package is here. I don't need to sign. That's what she should. Look, she's a psychic, bro. I'm just saying, look. I'm just saying, she's a psychic. She got the sign up with the palm thing and the little, somebody done tattooed the hand up. And it says, psychic readers. I mean, she's a psychic. Like, she asks me every day she got mail. It bugs me. Look, if I was a dog catcher and I was like, have you seen the dog that was loose in this neighborhood? You'd be like, you're a dog catcher. Go catch a dang dog. But anyway, yeah, she's a psychic and she don't know. It's not, I don't know where I came from that. Woo, I'm off of it today, bro. The psychic, she threw me off, let me tell you. She did tell me I was going to win the lottery. She did tell me that.
She just didn't tell you which lifetime you're going to win that lottery.
I'll keep looking, bro. I'm telling you.
Probably won it last lifetime and you didn't even realize it.
I'm waiting for that lottery. Oh, yeah. The pictures on my Discord are going to be much better if I win the lottery, let me tell you. It won't be pictures of me being hot. I can tell you that. Anyway, we got email. I have no idea how we got into a psychic conversation.
They didn't leave their name.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. I'm not a psychic, bro. And I didn't ask her. Maybe I should ask her on Monday. Anyway, yeah, the person didn't leave their name, so hey, I appreciate you, random person. And the random person writes, "Hi, Deadgreed and Shazam." Hey, what's up, bro? Shazam's recount of his hardcore playing experience on episode 216 was great. Kind of like tigers. I appreciated his story since I'm primarily a hardcore player. I, too, have a hardcore story to share. And the story goes, I started season 17 the moment it went live. I was really excited because this was my first season back to Diablo 3 after taking a year hiatus due to my wife having a second baby, buying a house, moving, changing jobs, and going to grad school all within 1 month. Wow, what a lazy guy. You could have washed a few cars. I mean, wow. Anyway, it was insane, and I was really excited about playing season 17, and I rolled the Witch Doctor inspired by Deadgreed. Sorry about that. Sorry, bro. I don't know what to say. I like Witch Doctor. Look, my Witch Doctor love started like it was like BlizzCon many moons ago, and they put them videos out. You remember them videos? Them Diablo videos? Yeah, there was they had some videos, and like one of them was like a barbarian, and he was doing like that whirlwind, and he was like, and I don't know, he was like in the cathedral or something with the skeletons. And the next video that came up, and I was like, "Ooh, that looked good. Dang, that looked pretty nice." I was like, "Ooh, I'm thinking about playing some Diablo." And then the next video came up with the Witch Doctor, and he put Locust Swarm, and it spread out all over the enemies, and they were all like, "Ah!" They were scratching their face, and I was like, "Oh, I'm playing that. I'm playing that. Dang, that's a Witch Doctor. Oh!" So I've been liking the Witch Doctor since then, and whoo. So yeah, sorry about that. Anyway, he says, my start was pretty rough, and I ended up losing 4 tombs before I got back to the groove. I got back in the groove. I can't read. What the heck? By the 5th character, I was finally able to progress to level 70. I started running GRs to warm up for the GR season objectives. I was doing really well. Me and my minions were mowing everything down. I prioritized having full legendary gear equipment. Since this is the season of nightmares, yeah, one of my favorites, by the way, I chose to sacrifice gear to character levels in order to keep the seasonal damage boost. So at level 70, I had like level 35 shoulders, a level 50 chest plate, and a couple of other low level pieces as well. Man, I feel you, bro. Sometimes you get to 70, you start looking at your character and you're like, ooh, dang, I didn't even recognize my ring was level 10. Well, whatever. No, anyway, yeah, I could get you on that one. That's a, ooh. He goes on to say, or she, I'm not sure the gender. I guess I'm sexist now. I became, well, anyway, I don't even know why I, Alright, anyway, he goes on to write, whoa, yeah, that's a thing. Anyway, he went on to say, I became arrogant and increased my torment level from 2 to 4. Bad mistake. I tried completing Greater Rift 20 objective with 20 something Paragon points. I was fine as long as I kept enemies at a distance, but then I made it to the Rift Guardian, and it was some ultra fast hybrid of Diablo that trailed fire and engaged his opponents. To make a long story short, I got caged in the tail of fire and died so quickly that I had no time to react. I took about 15 seconds for me to fully grasp that I had just lost my character. I was pretty pissed off at myself, to say the least. Ha ha ha! Anyway, it's been a month since I logged on to D3, mostly because of the summer semester has been hectic, and I've been you know, He's doing the same thing we're doing. But he wants to get back in there. He's got the urge to jump back in, to continue his season journey. Only this time with a more conservative attitude. He goes on to say, I really enjoy the show, guys. Keep up the good work. Well, thank you very much, sir. We really enjoyed the email. You got anything to add to that? Shazam.
If they're currently still dead from their last attempt, and they do want to get back into the season, I could power level them to 70 without a problem.
Yeah. I knew Shazam was good for something.
Yeah. I got a hardcore character that can power level people.
Nice, brother.
Whether it be on a Demon Hunter or a Crusader. Probably more on a Crusader on hardcore. I'm not going to try with a Demon Hunter again. Of course, it's only Torment 6, you know.
Is what it is.
Unless you do the rebirth and trick and we do Torment 16. That ain't going to happen, though.
Well, you got to have a power leveler to do that one.
Yeah, I'm the power leveler.
Yeah, I know, but you got to be able to carry a 2-man 16.
Well, my Crusader can.
Okay, well, maybe. I don't know. I don't know how powered you. I haven't played with you in hardcore.
Yeah.
Because I'm soft. Soft core.
Haven't died on my Crusader yet.
Yeah. You say that, and then I work too hard, for augments, and man, dude, whew, you lose a character that's like, some of the best gear you ever seen and some of the best augments you ever had. It'll make you quit for a month. I'm telling you. It's not good. Well, anyway, we got friends, and that friend is Jen. She's got a podcast. That podcast is Jen's Lore Corner. Where could you find that podcast at, Shazam? I know you're thinking about it. Huh? BoogieJen.net. Just go there. She's got like blogs. She's got content. She's got all kinds of good stuff. She's got a podcast called Jen's Lore Corner there. It's what, and I know what you're thinking. Like, what? Jen's Lore Corner? What is that? Like, is that like some lady standing in a corner, hanging out, reading books? I don't know if she's in a corner, but she does lots of great stories all about Diablo lore, and she does a good job. She's got lots of episodes out. Y'all can check that out. Bookofjen.net. So go there and check her content out, because one thing I always say about Jen, you might want to check her out. Well, what else you got for the show, brother?
Not really anything. There's no blue notes this week. I seen on Riker's Friday stream that he was going over, apparently on Diablo subreddit, there's a leaked Diablo 4 announcement that he is calling 100% BS.
Two thumbs down on that.
So I ain't even really gonna talk about it very much, because basically there's bullet points of everything that you want to hear out of Diablo 4, and like nothing that's gonna be like, oh, that sucks, and yeah, I don't know. It's saying it's like an MMO. There's like 100 people per server, like Tristram, in a town, 100 people in a town like Tristram and stuff like that. Supposedly much larger than Diablo 3. Like stuff like that, like everything that you want to hear.
Player housing, all that, blah blah blah.
But yeah, it's Riker called BS on it, so that's why I didn't even bother looking it up for the show. I just figured I'd mention it for a quick second, and that's about it.
Well, if y'all ever, I mean, I know you guys like podcasts because you're listening to all people, me, for some reason. But yeah, you know, and you probably like Diablo, so Westmarch Workshop, right? And Nine Ball, as he likes to say. Got that little German spin on it. I like it. But Nine Ball is writing for Diablo fans again, and he's got a great article on the Netflix series, What Do We Know? So, you know, just something y'all can go check out. He wrote a whole article on it, and he's got all the tweets and all the stuff on there, all about what's going on with the Netflix series. I don't think it's official, right? It's not an official. Because if it was official, it'd be a Blue Note, right?
Yeah, it's not official yet. No, they haven't mentioned it.
So it's unofficial. Yeah, just talking about Netflix and how they're supposedly working on a Diablo themed animated series. Which, man, I hope that's true because I haven't really seen a lot of original content from Netflix that I just didn't like. I mean, do you know like any show that they had that's original series that you're just like, no, I don't like that?
Well, I really don't watch many shows. Really, there's like I know they came out with a bunch of movies, and I'm like, I didn't even watch any of them because I didn't, you know. I watched all the Chucky ones, but that's about it.
Chucky. Well, you know. Anyway, my point is Netflix does a great job with their content. And I get, Andy Cosby. I mean, what did he do? Hellboy. So I don't know. He's done things that I like. That doesn't automatically, for me, that doesn't automatically mean that whatever he's going to do is going to be good. I'm hoping, right? Because, like, that's what, I mean, what in the heck are they going to do at BlizzCon this year? But I hope. I don't know.
Diablo 4 and a WoW expansion. That's all you need.
Yeah, I got you. But I mean, like, even with Diablo 4, I'll be happy. But they really need to get on to this whole multiple Diablo projects thing. They keep saying they're working on multiple, but I don't hear nothing about multiple. So
Diablo 4, Diablo Immortal, and the Netflix series. That's 3.
But okay, you're right. That is 3. I don't know. Maybe they're gonna have something else that'll just and not that Diablo 4 won't. Not that I won't be jumping up and down in my recliner about Diablo 4, but I'm apprehensive going into the BlizzCon. I really don't want to get myself, especially it's July. I mean, we get closer to November, and I might be climbing the walls about BlizzCon by then. But it's so. I was so excited last year, and it really. I really didn't like the result.
Here's something nobody ever talked about. How about all them zombie games where like zombies are cut like you're in a room and like all these zombies are coming in after you and you have to fortify like the place. How about Blizzard's working on a game where you're a Tristram civilian? You're a Tristram civilian and you got to protect it from all the demons coming in. How about that, Greed?
Like a tower defense game.
Yeah, like I think seven days to die's like that, maybe, right?
I'm not into that at all.
There's millions of people that are. I'm not. I haven't played any of them games.
It's like those tower defense games. Like you could have demons and angels coming through the little lane, and you could put up a demon killing machine like crossbows, right? And you could have a crusader down there with a shield blocking them. Please don't do that, Blizzard. Oh, please do not do that. Please throw lawn darts at your interns, but do not make a tower defense game, please. Yeah. So anyway, that's that. I don't think there's any other notes or blue notes, like you were saying. We did have the email, so that was great. 2 thumbs up to person who wrote email. I really appreciated it. And I'll check twice just to make sure that his name is not on here anywhere. Let me check again. I mean, I know his real name because I got the email, but I don't want to just throw him out on blast. Yeah, no. Thank you very much, sir. You got anything else, sir, before other media?
Nope.
All right, then. We'll get into other media, man. What kind of other media, bro, you've been having going on this week or weeks or whatever?
Netflix added a bunch of movies that I really enjoy to watch, and I've basically been watching them all week. Like The Hangover. I got The Hangover on DVD. I don't want to buy it again digitally. It's on Netflix now, so I don't have to. I really like that movie. I don't watch it. You know, I haven't watched it in years, and God, is it a good movie.
I actually watched it today, right before the show.
Yeah.
It ended right when I called you.
And then there's a movie that probably not a lot of people know about, but to me, it's like the Karate Kid for the new generation. It's called Never Back Down. Like I really enjoy it. It's basically it's basically about MMA. The beginning of the movie, they show the hero. He's got a broken home. Blah blah blah. Gets beat up by the bad guy, and at the end of the movie, the good guy beats up the bad guy. You know what I mean? And it's basically the Karate Kid, only MMA. Watched that a bunch of times, and I started watching F is for Family again. I don't know. I really like that. Bill Burr's comedy is pretty good.
I like him a lot.
I guess there's a new season come out in 2020 for that. I heard like this last season, like not many people watched it, but other season, I ain't arguing. I like them all. But that's I believe that's, other than Shazam about 10 times, that's about all I've watched.
Shazam. I mean, I guess that's the thing, right? You gotta. I mean, if there was a movie called Deadgreed, I guess I'd have to watch it. And actually, there is a movie basically called Deadgreed. Well, it's not actually called Deadgreed. It's called The Wolf of Wall Street. That is my favorite. It's my favorite movie. I mean, it's. Have you seen it? You're fired, sir.
That's fine.
I mean, really? Go watch it. It's a fantastic. Oh my god, I love it. It's a true story. Jordan Belfort. He was stock market guy, and he was robbing people with 7 hands, bro. It was woo. It was. Anyway. It's an actual true story. The guy went to prison, and the Wolf of Wall Street. It's and that's literally. I don't know what the heck was that? Oh, crazy. Anyway, yeah. So, check it out. If y'all have not seen that movie, you are missing out. It's and now Jordan Belfort just started a brand new podcast called The Wolf Pit, and I've been listening to it, and I wish you had seen the movie because Leonardo DiCaprio plays Jordan Belfort in the movie, and like listening to the podcast and actually hearing like Jordan Belfort talk. Dang, how freaking awesome is Leonardo? I mean, Jesus Christ, man, he sounds just like. I mean, I'm like, whoa, what the heck? He sounds just like him. He uses the same like sentence structures and stuff. It's like I'm like, whoa, that is. I mean, like as an actor, you go and you study the people you're gonna portray, right? Especially if it's a true story. And he did a spot on job with that one. I also watched the Book of Eli, which is Denzel Washington. I don't know. Have you ever seen it? Wow. Another must see. Let me tell you. Okay, Eli. Give you a quick rundown. He's Denzel Washington. He plays this guy who don't actually know if his name is Eli, but he has this name tag on, I want to say, his shirt, which there's a couple of things that bug me about this movie. First of all, there was a nuclear war, and the entire world is wiped out, right? And he has a name tag sticker that is still stuck on his jacket 30 years later. Now, I don't know if you ever went to a family reunion or a freaking high school reunion and stuck one of them little, hey, my name is Greed or whatever, stickers on your shirt. They don't last that long. And they sure don't last 30 years. And the next thing that bugs me is the bad guys are trying to chase him down and kill him, and they have cars. Now, I don't know what kind of freaky gas mileage these cars get, but the last time I filled my tank up, it did not last 30 years. But anyway, other than that, great movie. Really good action. And it's a really good story, actually. Like I said, I watched The Hangover right before the show, and I had forgotten how funny that movie is. And I also watched Swordfish. Probably another movie you've never seen. Never seen it. Wow, wow, wow. Do you not like Halle Berry?
Not really.
Wow. Well, she's in that. And, well, let's just say she don't have no clothes on. And that's probably why that movie is so popular. I like it because it's about a computer hacker who robs banks. Two things I like: computers and robbing banks.
Oh. Thought you were going to say Halle Berry nude pictures.
Well, that too, but I mean, I ain't going to say all that in the show. I mean, come on, man. It's like when you're reading Playboy, you just tell them that I like the articles. The articles, look at these stories in here, they really good. I get stock tips off of this stuff. Trying to make money, baby. Like, hey, come on. Ain't nobody buying Playboy for the stories. Nobody cares about that. Oh, spoiler alert. Anyway, Swordfish, it's got John Travolta in it. And he plays a creepy bad guy. Doesn't he always play a creepy bad guy? I think he always plays a creepy bad guy. Does he not? Has he ever been a good guy?
Grease. He wasn't a creepy bad guy.
I mean,
Pulp Fiction, you could say he's a little creepy. I don't think he was a bad guy, though, really, was he?
he's a gangster who goes around killing people.
Yeah, but it's not really a bad guy.
He shot a guy in the head on the way to the freaking.
Okay, who are the good guys in the Pulp Fiction? Exactly.
Hold on, I'm thinking. Bruce Willis. He saved the big dude. What was his name? He saved him. He could have left him. Like when they were in the basement. Oh, God, I'm drawing a blank on his name. Good Lord, why can't I can't think of the actor's name now. Captain Coon. Dang it. What is that dude's name? He gave the gold watch to Bruce Willis. He was in the prison with his dad. Christopher Walken.
Oh.
Jeez, I couldn't think of Christopher Walken's name. Sorry about that, Chris. Not that he's listening to this. But anyway, yeah, he was a good guy. He hid that watch up his rear end for 5 years and got dysentery, all to deliver it to his dead friend's son, who he had never met. I got bad news for you, Shazam. Me and you get locked up, I ain't hiding your watch nowhere. I'm not hiding your watch underneath my mattress. Much less in my rear end. And so your son's going to be minus a watch if we get locked up together.
I'd have to have one first.
I'm just saying. Look, I got an Apple Watch, bro. It ain't that, and it's the smaller one. And my son would need. They say you have a watch.
I don't have a kid though.
Okay, all right. I bet you meant the watch. I'm not hiding your watch, bro. Is that the small or the big one?
It's the big one.
I'm definitely not hiding your watch, bro.
It's not the female version.
The small one's not. I got small wrists, bro. I don't need a giant freaking 48 millimeter or whatever the heck that is. Anyway, yeah, I'm not hiding your watch, bro. That's not happening. So anyway, Swordfish, watch that. Anyway, they put a lot of good. There's a ton of good movies on here. I don't know if it's like the summer Caddyshack's on here.
I haven't watched that since I was a kid.
Yeah, that would be another good one to take a dive into, right? Don't watch Exhibit A though. Stay away from that. Next is on here. Nicolas Cage, looking bald, looking like Greed. I didn't know. I had seen Never Back Down on Netflix, but I didn't know it was any good.
I enjoy it.
I might watch it. Yeah, I mean, Mean Streets is another good one. Man, they put a lot of good movies out. So I don't know why this is a Netflix commercial, but let's get back to the thing. Where are my show notes? There they are.
Obviously, Stranger Things season 3, but
yeah,
I haven't watched seasons 1 and 2, let alone season 3.
I did watch season 1 and I did like it a bunch, but and I'm not 100% sure why I didn't watch the season 2. And earlier today I was thinking about watching season 2, but I had to go knock a fence down, cut down some posts, dig the concrete up with post hole diggers, wash and wax a car, clean a garage, do laundry, uh, you know, just normal stuff you do on your day off. So, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway. So yeah, just I hadn't seen season 1 was it's a really good show actually. And I kind of think the season 2 thing for me was season 1 was like this story arc, and it it went, and I don't where are they gonna go from what happened and I won't because you haven't seen it, but to me I like when they said they did a season 2 I was like oh that's, where maybe I need to watch it because everybody says it's awesome. I don't know. Sometimes I get these things in my head, and I don't next day I don't even know where I pick them up at. Well, anyway, I seen you hit up the Twitter, bro. I gave you a retweet. I don't know if you seen that or not.
I did.
But you found some pictures on the website, huh?
Yeah, I was looking at looking at how to update the website, and I seen like all these pictures, and I'm like, I've never seen these before, really. Well, I was like, if I haven't seen them, and I'm sure a bunch of other people haven't seen them, or if they've seen them, they haven't seen them in a long time. So I'm just gonna dig them out and show the people.
I see you put them on Discord.
I did.
I see you did not put them on Twitter.
I did put them on Twitter.
Not that I've seen.
Go to my Twitter page. They're there. I'm telling you.
Okay. Maybe they're there. I didn't see it. I don't know. But yeah, we're some of the. I mean, we do the show, and we've been primarily concentrated on trying to get the show down to a 1-week schedule. And sometimes it's like, there's no news and there's no Blue Notes and there's no, it's in the middle of the season and it's like a slow grind fest that's going on. And we all got gear, we all got levels, we all got Paragon, we all got whatever. So sometimes it's like a lot of concentration on just recording the show and getting it out so you guys can listen to it, which I seriously appreciate. And so we had a little meeting, and we were just talking about the show things that's kind of going on, little this, that, and the other. And one of the things we were talking about was like getting our getting stuff updated. And so anyway, Shazam was checking out the website, getting some of it, I don't know exactly what all you've done with the website because I don't know, I didn't go look. I should. Anyway, we're gonna start working on some more of that stuff, and we're gonna have more news about updates to other things later. And we're just trying to march forward with the show and some of the other things that go along with having a show. Well, I think that is everything for the show, unless you have something else that you want to talk about for show.
Nope. I think that's it for me.
All right. Well, guys, you know what? It's everybody at the show here. Of course, we got an email this week, which was great, and I did really enjoy your email. I know I kind of joked around a little bit about you being lazy, but man, you had a lot going on, bro. And anyway, I'm actually really glad that you enjoy the show, and I'm glad that you wrote us an email. And if you guys out there in listener land, if y'all want to write us an email, it doesn't. I'm not even really picky about the subject. Just nothing that we can't talk about. I don't know. Maybe stick it to Diablo 3, I guess, or something, or Diablo related, maybe. But anyway, or show related, I guess. Blah blah blah. Right. But anyway, yeah. Down here in a minute, Shazam will close the show, and he'll tell you all about how to send us one of those emails. So send us emails money. We like both, and we really appreciate y'all guys listening every week. I have so much fun on this show. I really look forward to doing the show. And unlike Shazam, I actually am a listener. I listen to the show every week because I don't know. Sometimes I go on, and you know how I am, guys. Sometimes I blow it up, and I don't even know what I said. Sometimes sometimes people hear the show and then they start talking to me about something I said on the show, and I'm like, I said what? It's oddly strange to me. But anyway, I don't know. I said all that to say thanks for listening to the show, and y'all guys have a great night. And I'll let Shazam say good night and close the show.
You've been listening to episode 218 of the Shattered Soulstone, your Diablo community podcast. Miss an episode, you can find the show's blog and listen to the show archives at www.shatteredsoulstone.com. Look at the show's blog. It's 6 or 8 years old now at this point. No new stuff. With your support, you can help the show grow. Become a Patreon today. Patreon.com/Soulstone. Come join us in-game or in-game community and clan. Both names Shattered Soulstone are open to anyone who would like to join. You can also join us on Discord for the ultimate team and community-based experience. Find a Discord invitation link on the Twitter and Facebook page, as well as the Shattered Soulstone website. Shows powered by you, the listener. Send your contributions, thoughts, questions, and feedback to show@shatteredsoulstone.com. We love Twitter. Come join and tweet with us. You can find the show's Twitter at Shattered Stone, Vesper at Vespertilio1189, Deadgreed at Deadgreed1812, and me at Shazam081. You can find the show's Facebook page, facebook.com/ShatteredSoulstone, Vespertilio at facebook.com/Vespertilio1189. We would like to extend a huge thank you to Medros of Dawnforge Productions for hosting our Loot Deviant show. You can find more shows from the Dawnforge at www.thedawnforge.com. Thank you for listening. Until next time, from all of us at the Shattered Soulstone, over 217 episodes for your listening pleasure.
Dawnforge! Yeah.